The Times newspaper claims Ivan Robba had placed more than 4,000 bets, including £15 on Germany beating Gibraltar 9-0 in November 2014. An investigation was triggered in February 2016 by the bookmaker Bet365, reporting an unusual betting incident relating to a Gibraltar Cup fixture. The newspaper cites a report by Gibraltar's then gambling commissioner Phil Breer in November 2016. No allegations of match fixing were made, but the Times claims the report quotes Mr. Breer saying, "It needs no further comment that Mr. Robba bet on the Gibraltar national team to lose and profit from the loss." According to his own LinkedIn account, Mr. Robba was employed by the GFA at the time as Head of Legal Services, Licensing and Football Governance, and was also Deputy General Secretary. The Gambling Commissioner said there was a culture of gambling among GFA officials as well as players, describing Mr. Robba as an experienced punter. Mr. Robba received a first written warning for alleged breaches of betting regulations. Mr. Breer is quoted as saying that there was a cultural problem which the GFA provided assurances they would address, and he believes they did. Mr. Robba was employed by UEFA as an ethics and disciplinary inspector in 2017 when he joined a unit set up to protect the integrity of European football. At the GFA, he was promoted to the position of General Secretary in 2020. Then in 2021, an investigation was conducted by a UEFA ethics and disciplinary inspector who decided not to open disciplinary proceedings as the matter had already been dealt with in an appropriate manner by the GFA. While all this was happening in the background, the GFA has had to contend with a series of betting scandals in public, with players receiving monetary fines and suspensions from all football-related activities for up to 15 years. In comments to The Times, Mr. Robba admits he placed a few bets on the national team when he had only just started and didn't travel with the squad. He told the newspaper there was a lot of this activity going on in Gibraltar among a lot of people, and he wasn't hiding his activity, retweeting betting tipsters and speaking among his friends and in the office. The Times asked GFA President Michael Jamas why the Gambling Commission's report was not made public. He's quoted as saying, "Here in Gibraltar it's quite well known," adding that he's more of an honorary president than a hands-on president of the GFA. While stressing he wasn't breaching any football regulations applicable to him at the time, Mr. Robba confesses, had he known then what he knows now, it's not something he would have done because of the problems, including people allegedly trying to blackmail him. The General Secretary says he's been through a very tough time because of this issue.